For the past 30 years, a new medium of entertainment has been exceptionally popular in the world of amusement, video games. From the simple addictiveness of Pong to the ultra-high def graphical exploration of Halo, a good video game has always kept the same formula: highly enjoyable, addictive gameplay. However, the medium has suffered from controversy, leading authorities to believe that video games can influence violence and crime. Like films and music, they provide escapism from the real world. My mission is to find out what it is that makes people so drawn to video games, and why video game industry is £6.2 billion business.
Well, I think they cause, I like video games, but I think some can cause a lot of bad influences like Grand Theft Auto, where you've heard several cases in the newspapers of people going out and doing drive-bys or killing people.
They're there to entertain, but not totally take over your life.
They're a great escapism, definitely. I suppose one way they can help to de-stress a person, maybe. Get them outside their everyday life and just show them another world, and probably tap into that fantasy that everyone wants to be someone else.
I think they're amazing. I think they're like a really good way to escape from basically everything, and the stories are great. I love RPGs best. So.
I love them. They're good. Good entertainment. Keeps you occupied when the weather's shit and you've got no money to go out.
I don't know, just one day I thought I'm going to sell my house and open a shop, and it was easy as that. Sold my house, moved back to my mum's and opened a shop. First memories I have personally is Spectrum, all the kind of stuff like Dizzy, things like Manic Miner, Disco Dan. It wasn't about the graphics, it was about the game, and now it's more about the game than it is the graphics. And it's, I don't know, the graphical stuff looks fantastic today, but the gameplay's not anymore. Me personally, I don't think it has any personal effects. I can understand with the effects of like kids not getting out of the house as much, but you know, because the games are quite addictive today compared to like years ago. You can go and get an 18 film, which is 100 times worse than a video game, or Hellraiser for instance, and there's no hype to it at all. So. Oh yeah, we get loads of demand for that. We get a lot of people phoning up, to be honest. We've got like a website on the net where we get loads of people send us emails after things like Amstrad, CPCs, Ataris, Vectrexes, Jaguars. So it's like massive market of retro gaming, more than people actually believe, to be honest. I can understand the things like the Grand Theft Auto, and I can understand the violence behind that, and I can understand things like Dead Rising, but it's down to the parents to monitor them kind of games, and it's also down to the shops to monitor them. If you get shops selling over 18 games to kids, you're going to get a problem. It's easier there. But I think it's something that actually turns people. I don't think it's the actual game that makes people like. I think it's the person. I think the pros are visually it looks amazing, and to be honest, like they have gave a lot of bad press over the years, and it gives you bad eyes and all this stuff. But it has come out now that video gaming actually works your hand-eye coordination. So they've even practiced it in like skills now and disabled skills. So it is showing there is a massive market for the gaming, and it can actually learn people. Like I say, they're doing alternative learning programs where you learn where people who won't get school or they can't learn through other things, i.e. they won't do French or something like that. They're doing alternative learning, they're playing Age of Empires, they're learning about Rome through that kind of stuff. So there is a massive market for it. Yeah, basically, yeah, they will jump on the bandwagon. You know, bad press is good press. It's easy as that. And if it's a bad product, if there's something bad behind that product, or if it's got a bad following or a cult following, it'll automatically hit the headlines. i.e. Rockstar. I suppose that's why Rockstar is one of the richest companies in the country, solely because of all the bad press they've had over the years. You put Rockstar on a game, it's going to sell. It's easy as that. I think what'll happen in the end, due to downloading, I don't think you'll find these kind of shops in the end. I think everything will go down to downloads, online downloads, where you'll pay for the game through the internet. Download it to your computer, your PlayStation, something like that, onto an hard drive, and that'll be it.
Halo, probably, yeah.
At the moment it's a game that I didn't think would be that good, but it is very addictive. It's a game called Hitman.
I would say probably if you put me in a corner, probably Prince of Persia games. Probably more for the puzzles than the fighting more than anything. I'd like my brain to be a bit to be expanded by games, which is good. But then oldie but goldie was probably going to have to be the Grand Theft Auto series.
Suikoden. It's an RPG.
Mario Brothers, Mario 2, Super Mario 2, and that's it. That's no luck.